Hello everyone. So today we will start question number 3 of exercise 6.1. Chapter name is lines and angles. So see the question here. This is the figure of the question and the given part is angle PQR is angle PRQ. So this angle is equal to this angle. This is given. So we have to prove angle PQS is equal to angle PRQ. So we have to prove that this angle is equal to this angle. That means PQS is equal to PRQ. So let's start the question. So here we can see that this QRT is a line. This is a whole straight line, and we know that on a straight line, if a ray stands, then the sum of the adjacent angles is 180, that we call linear pair. So here we can write angle PRS, angle PRQ plus angle PRT is equal to 180 linear pair. And say equation number 1. Same here we can see that sum of these two adjacent angles will also be 180 because they form a linear pair. So we can write angle PQR plus angle PQS is 180 linear pair. This is the second equation. Now we can see that this part is equal to 180 and also this part is equal to 180. So from 1 and 2, these two parts will also be equal. So we will write from 1 and 2, we can write angle PRQ plus angle PRT is equal to angle PQR plus angle PQS. Right? Now it is given in the question that angle PQR is equal to angle PRQ. So this PRQ is equal to PQR. Since these two parts are equal and on the opposite side of equality sign, so these two will cancel out. So two equal things can be cancelled if they are on the either side of the equality sign. So from here we can see angle PRT is equal to angle PQS and so this is a very simple question, question number 3 of exercise 6.1. Next is question number 4. So this is the figure. These are 4 angles here, X, Y, Z, W, and it is given that X plus Y is equal to W plus Z. Here we have to prove that AOB is a line. So how to prove a line? We studied that if we prove that sum of two adjacent angles is 180, that is they form a linear pair, then the given line is a straight line. Or vice versa, if it is a given line, then sum of adjacent angles is 180. So we will prove this by that method. So prove. First of all, these are 4 angles X, Y, Z, W, and it forms a complete angle. So if I add all the angles X plus Y plus W plus Z, this is equal to 360 degree complete angle. Clear? Now in the given question it is given that X plus Y is equal to W plus Z. That means we can replace this W plus Z by X plus Y. So X plus Y plus X plus Y is equal to 360. From here we can see that this is 2X plus 2Y is equal to 360 degree. 2 will be taken out common. From here X plus Y is equal to 360 by 2, that is 180 degree. And we can see that X and Y are adjacent angles, and if the sum of adjacent angles is 180, then we can say that the given line is a straight line. So therefore, and see x and y lies on which line? AOB. So we can say that AOB is a line. I am repeating, if it is given that the line, it is a line, then sum of adjacent angles is 180. And in case we get the sum of adjacent angles 180, then we can say that it is a line. So this was question number 4. Let's start question number 5 now. See the figure of question number 5. POQ is a line. There are two rays, OR and OS. OR is such that OR is perpendicular to POQ. So if OR is perpendicular, then this angle is 90 and this part is also 90 degrees. So I have written in the given part, angle QOR 90 and angle POR is 90. So we have to prove that angle ROS is half of angle QOS minus angle POS. So what we will do, we will find the value of QOS and POS and we will put the value in this part, RHS part. And if this, on solving the RHS part, we get the LHS part, then this will be proved. So we will take the RHS part and we will prove that it is equal to LHS. So let us find the values of the angles first. So two angles are there in the RHS part, QOS and POS. So find the angle of QOS. How can we write QOS? This is QOS. We can see that this QOS is basically combination of two angles, QOR plus ROS. This is the total angle QOS. So this is combination of two angles. This angle, that is QOR plus ROS. So we will write QOS equal to QOR plus angle ROS. And what is the value of angle QOR? The value of angle QOR is 90. So make it equation 1. Next angle is angle POS. So find the value of angle POS. What is POS? This part is POS. So we can write this angle is angle POR minus angle ROS. So if we subtract this part from the whole part, then we will get angle POS. So angle POS will be angle POR minus angle ROS. So angle POR is 90, so this will become 90 minus angle ROS. This is second equation. Now we will put these two values in RHS, and if the answer is equal to LHS, then we will get the proof. So take half angle QOS minus angle POS. Put values here, half. So what will be the value of QOS? Writing it here. Value of QOS is 90 plus angle ROS minus angle POS. What is POS? 90 minus angle ROS. And since there is a negative sign here, so both the signs of these two terms will change. So this will become minus 90 plus angle ROS. Now we can see that this 90 will cancel out. So what we get in bracket? Half of 2 angle ROS. These two will cancel out. So finally we will get angle ROS. So we have proved that if we take this part, put the values of angle QOS and POS, we will get the LHS part. So hence we can write hence proved. So this part is equal to angle ROS. So this was question number 5. So now we will do the last question of this exercise, question number 6. Now we will do the last question, question number 6. Figure is not given in this question, so I will make the figure by reading the question. It is given that angle XYZ is equal to 64 degree. So first of all, we will make an angle of 64 degree. So let us say this is angle XYZ. Angle 64 degree. Next, it is given XY is produced to point P. So we will produce this XY to point P. Draw a figure from the given information if ray YQ bisects angle ZYP. So what is angle ZYP? This is angle ZYP. So we have to make a ray YQ in such a way that it bisects this angle. Bisects means it will divide this angle in two equal parts. So this angle 1 is equal to angle 2. That means YQ is bisector. So we have to find angle XYQ. First of all, let us write the given part. Angle XYZ is equal to 64 degree. To find angle XYQ and reflex of angle QYP. So this is the question. First of all, we will find angle XYQ. For that, first of all, we have to find these angles 1 and 2. Now we can see that this PYX is a straight line. Solution. PYX is a line, and we know that all the angles which lie on the line, if we add them, the answer is 180. That is linear there. So angle 1 plus angle 2 plus 64 degree is equal to 180 degree. Linear pair. Now we know that angle 1 and angle 2 are equal, so we can replace angle 1 with angle 2 with angle 1 or angle 1 with angle 2. So this will become angle 1 plus angle 1 plus 64 is equal to 180. So this will become 2 angle 1 is equal to 180 minus 64. So from here 2 angle 1 will be equal to 116 degree, and from this we will find the value of angle 1. So angle ZYP is 116 degree. So what will angle 1? Angle 1 will be equal to 116 by 2. This will be equal to 58 degree. And we know that angle 1 and 2 are equal. So angle 1 is equal to angle 2 is equal to 58 degree. So these two angles are of 58 degree each, and this is of 64 degree. Now what we have to find? We have to find angle XYQ. So angle XYQ. So see angle XYQ. Angle XYQ is combination of two angles, angle 1 and 64. So what we will do? We will add angle 1 plus 64 degree. So put value of angle 1 here, 58 plus 64, and add these two terms. So the answer will be 122 degree. So the angle XYQ is equal to 122 degree. And now the last part is to calculate reflex of angle QYP. And what is angle QYP? Angle QYP is equal to 58 degree. And how to calculate the reflex of any angle? We have to subtract this angle from 360. So reflex angle QYP is equal to 360 minus 58, which is equal to 122 So angle QYP was 58 degree. We have to calculate the reflex. So to calculate the reflex, we have to subtract the angle from 360. So this is equal to 360 minus 58. That is